Back in the kitchen again. I am Chef Carlos Wood. Today, I'm gonna be cooking a super simple breakfast this morning. Some creamy grits, some spicy sausages, some marinated beef that I marinated for about 2-3 days. It's gonna be real nice. And some scrambled eggs. I might put some cheese in there, I'm not sure yet, but I just might put some cheese in there. But yeah, let y'all know, I still am the freshest chef cooking in the kitchen. Remember that.
Go ahead.
Before we do any cooking, you already know what we have to do. Clean fingers. A clean chef makes clean food. You know what I do it. Wash your hands first. My water, some soap, and the water gets super hot over here too as well. So, look at that steam off there. You see that already. Woo. Burn the skin. Dang. Voila, clean hands. Okay. So we got some salt here. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Again, black pepper. You can use white pepper if you want to. Pan heated here. Cut that pan up. And we have the water boiling in there. That water is boiling for the grits. We're gonna add some grits into there. Fork, and just beat it. Ooh, it's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. Boom. Boom. Simple. Add some oil in the pan. Good. Now we got this water boiling here. Let's add these grits. And always keep stirring as you pour, so they do not stick to the bottom. And earlier I said that I was going to add cheese into the eggs. I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna make cheese grits now. Instead of cheese eggs, some cheese grits. That's a southern thing for those who don't know. See that creaminess coming in there? It's gonna get a little bit thicker. Add a little more. You wanna add it, you can always add to it, you can never take away. You don't wanna add too much at one time. The grits are gonna absorb this liquid and it's gonna get thick. So you wanna keep it a little bit loose as possible. And then just add to make it as thick as you want the grits to be. See how thick they're getting now? And as I said, when most people look at these grits, you see those spots in there, they would think that those are something that's in their grits. That's just the black pepper that's in there. That's why I prefer to use white pepper. Add a little more, and we should be done with it. You see the pop in it? Ooh, cut it down now. And what I do is I always get me a glass of water to add to it, so that once it start popping and it start thickening, that you can loosen it up a little bit, because the grits still have to cook. Even though the grits are thickening, they're not done. You have to keep cooking them and keep stirring them. So let me grab me. Let's pull this off right. I got my eggs, my pan heated up for my eggs here. Super hot. And you're just gonna drop the eggs in there, pour the eggs in there. And you have to keep stirring these eggs because they will stick to the pan. Boom. You hear those grits over there, popping over there. Boom. Keep stirring those eggs around. Got the grits popping. Grits are always popping. There you go. Boom. Just like that. Keep those moving around in there. That there. And most people like their eggs really scrambled well. I prefer mine a little bit softer. But we're gonna scramble these a little bit well though. For all of the picky eaters out there. Yes, for the picky eaters. Yeah, look at that. You see those eggs scrambling up there. We'll leave that there for a quick second and stir these grits. Boom. Boom. Those things, add some more water. They cook thoroughly. Thoroughly. Boom. Boom. Look at those grits in there. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna add some cheese and some butter to this. Yeah. Boom. Top back on there. Get back to these eggs so they don't stick. See? You got to watch them now. They'll come off though. If I had a smaller rubber spatula, it would get all of them eggs that's off that pan right there. It would work a little bit better than what it is, but it's okay though. Coming along though. So we have our eggs cooking here, grits here. Grits are popping, that's good. We're gonna put some, I'm gonna make some sausages right here. Get this pan heated. Good eggs there. So these eggs are soft now. I'm going to sit them to the side so I don't overcook them. Sit them in the back of the eye right here. Put those eggs there. Boom. Boom. Alright, now to the sausages. Keep stirring those grits as well. Keep those grits stirring so they do not burn in the bottom of your pan. And if they do burn in the bottom of your pan, you can feel it. Never ever scrape the bottom of your pan because that burn, that flavor of that burnt will be in your food. Will be in your grits, will be in your mashed potatoes, will be in whatever you're cooking. Do not scrape the bottom of the pan. You don't want that burnt flavor in your food. Put a little bit of oil in your pan, like so. Boom. Just a little bit, because sausages, they make their own grease, their own flavor, basically. Got the sausages here. Keep the Jim Beam. Keep the Jim Beam sausages. And you see what it say on there, right? Got to get that spiciness. Got to. I kept saying Jim Beam. Maybe I'd have been drinking in the kitchen. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. But it's actually Jimmy Dean. I'm sorry, Jimmy Dean. Correction on that one. Not have to, got to. Keep stirring those grits. Grits is like taking care of, I don't know, beautiful woman. You know, you got to make sure that you. That's another. That's another comment. Let's get back to this food. Okay. The pan heated up right there for the sausages. You got the eggs right here. Let's pull these off. Let me grab one of my holders that I have to sit it down on the side. These things are amazing, man. Just put your hot food. It's like a warm plate, a hot plate. For all the hot food, you just sit it right there, boom, and it doesn't burn. Doesn't burn the food. It doesn't burn your countertop. Okay. Pan is heated. Give me another pan. Voila. This pan is right here is for the beef. I actually forgot about the beef. But let's get these sausages in there. Got that pan heated. Boom. Just drop them in there. Ooh. When that pan talks to you, you know you ready. That pan talking to you. Boom. Boom. Yes. Talk to me. You can put you about, in this smaller pan, I would say about 4 or 5 sausages in there. You smell it? Ooh, it smells like breakfast in there. It smells like that southern breakfast. You can smell it. I'll put one more in there. And I will wash my hands after this. Look at that sausage. That's that Jim Beam. Jim Beam is the best. Washing my hands. Remember I told you this water is super hot. And always wash your hands. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. You don't want to have a big mess after you get through cooking. I'm pretty sure after eating, you don't want to be cleaning up. You do not want to be cleaning up. Pretty sure you want to be sleeping after you eat, right? Okay. The hands washed. Clean as you go. As I say, a clean shelf makes clean food. Boom. On the back of them, you can see it. See the sides of them starting to brown on the side right there. You just flip them over. Get your fork. Fire. Ooh. Fire. Ooh. And you see how these two are brown and these are not? It's because of the way the stove is made. The eye cooks hotter on one side of it. So in that case, you just turn it that way and it'll cook. Boom. I would say a half a stick of butter or so, or a stick of butter. Make them a little bit creamier too as well. Just drop it on in there. Boom. Hey, more flavor. Put the whole stick in there. Let's see what it is. Boom. Always taste your food. Always. See? What? Some grits good. A little more cooking. Couple more seconds of cooking, minute or so, and you got it. Let's get some water in there. Filtered water, clean water. Boom, boom. You got nice sausages here. Boom. Some mozzarella grits. How about that one? New recipe. The mozzarella, you can put as much cheese as you want to. Boom. You can put cheddar cheese, you can put mozzarella cheese, you can put halloumi cheese, you can put sharp cheddar, you can put whatever type of cheese you want to. You can put all cheeses in the grits if you want to and have a 4 or 5 different cheese type grits recipe. It's up to you what you want. But yeah, all right now. Grits are ready, right here. Eggs are ready, sausages are ready. Beef, for those that like to eat beef. Boom, a little bit of oil again. We have the eggs here. Boom, warming eggs. Creamy grits. You try to get a close up in them grits. And we have the Jimmy Dean sausages. Not Jim Beam, Jimmy Dean sausages. Right here. Boom. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. My pan is heated up right here. So this beef that I had. Actually, this beef here was made with it's marinated. Some secret sauce. I can't tell y'all what I marinate my beef in this time. If you see my last episode, you might get the secret. Don't worry about it. Okay, got the pan heated here. Make sure it's hot. You know, just a sprinkle of water, just a little bit. Talk to me. It's ready. She's ready. Right here. Boom. Step back. Don't burn your face now. See that? Woo. See that popping in? Let's go. You gotta get in there. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared. Smell it? Ooh. And this little juice that's in here, I'm gonna save that juice so to pour on there for later. This juice here is the secret. Here's the secret. Ground up. You can smell it. Smells good. You can smell those flavors. Whew. This with some eggs and some grits. Go clean as you go always. Always clean as you go. Sauce in there. That's exactly why I saved that sauce. You see all of that in there? Get all that garlic. About 3 minutes for the beef. That's all you need. Don't tend to get it thoroughly cooked, sauteed. Your eggs here scrambled, creamy grits, and Jimmy Dean sausages. The hot kind of that. That's my simple breakfast for y'all. Thank you.